boys.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Burrillville School Committee regular meeting, December 12th, 2017, 6:30 p.m. in the Burrillville High School Media Center, 425 East Avenue, Harrisville, Rhode Island. Members present, all, please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item this evening is recognition. Item 1, girls soccer team. The Burrillville High School 2017 Interscholastic League Division II Girls Soccer Champs. Their season record was 11, 2, and 3. If the girls soccer team would please come over here so I can present a certificate. There's lots of them. The coach is with you? Coach? Coach, do you have anything you'd like to add about your team this year? Do you have anything you'd like to add about your team this year?
No, just proud of everything they've done, where they came from, what they worked to accomplish. They put in a lot this season, as everybody knows, and I couldn't be more happy for this group of girls. They deserved it. They did what it took to get it done. I hope this is something they remember forever and what hard work can do.
So we appreciate your efforts. Congratulations. The certificate is awarded to the Burrillville Girls Soccer Team 2017 Rhode Island State Division II State Champions.
Thank you, sir.
We like to meet everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Go Broncos. What a beautiful bunch of girls. Wow. My word. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go Broncos. Go Broncos. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations again. That's right. You deserve another one. I know.
Next item be the volleyball team recognition. We would like to recognize the girls volleyball team for winning the Sportsmanship Award. The team focuses on always giving back as a team and being good people, not just good athletes. If you would step up here, please. Coach, if you could add a few words and tell us some of the things the girls do for winning the Sportsmanship Award.
The girls come together as a team, and that's what we push for our volleyball team. We're all one big family, but we also host other teams that come to our gym, and they've been part of Burrillville when they come to visit us, and we give back a lot with Thanksgiving baskets, and we did a pink house, and we donated to youth fields, and making strides. And Relay for Life. Yep.
Excellent, thank you.
Good job, girls.
Coach, congratulations. The certificate is awarded to the Burrillville Volleyball Team 2017 Rhode Island State Division II Team Sportsmanship Award.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go Broncos! Go, go!
Thank you, great job. Perfect.
Good job. Go Broncos!
Yeah, oh, you bet. Hey.
Go Broncos! Go girls!
Thank you.
Congratulations. Nice job. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Nice job. Congratulations. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Nice job. Congratulations.
Yep.
Next item, football team. I guess I'll start with something Miss Carden handed to me this afternoon, a newspaper article. I'll give that to the camera, so that's great. The Burrillville football Broncos finished the 2017 season with a 12-1 record, on their way to winning back-to-back state championships. That has not been done since the 1976-1977 championship seasons. This year's state championship is the program's 24th, extending Burrillville's claim as the school with the most Rhode Island football state championships. We have the Division 3B Player of the Year and Lineman of the Year on our roster, as well as a total of 13 All-League selections and 16 academic All-League selections. So we thank you very much. I see your team is not here. They're probably at choir practice or something. But please step up.
Congratulations to you.
Once again, thank you.
Once again, thank you. Don't go away. I'll give you this certificate. After you're done, I'll give you this certificate.
Congratulations. Great job.
Congratulations. The certificate is awarded to the Burrillville High School football team, 2017 Rhode Island Division 3B champions, 2017 Rhode Island State Division 3 champions. Thank you very much. You are all free to stay and watch the rest of our meeting, or you're welcome to.
I have one thing to say. Go Broncos! Yay! Great job!
Hey, we're left with nobody from the public.
Nobody from the we're left in the. Where's everybody?
So I guess he's all.
Yeah, right. It's true. It is true. I always
They were a
said that.
great bunch of kids.
They couldn't fit in the room, I don't think.
Really?
Now we have 5.
Well, thank you all for staying. Item 3, consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes the minutes of the regular, revised regular, and executive sessions, both dated November 14th, 2017. Warrant number 5 for the month of November, dated December 12th, 2017, for grand total expenditures of $2,523,830.45, and to award the bid for the Burrillville Middle School Water Systems Booster Pump Station to La Framboise Water Services, Thompson, Connecticut, in the amount of $28,800, and to award the bid for the Austin T. Levy Boiler Expansion Tank to Automatic Heating Equipment, Providence, Rhode Island, in the amount of $3,950, and to award the bid for sheet metal ductwork system at Burrillville High School to Automatic Temperature Controls Cranston in the amount of $13,960.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item 4, presentations by public to the school committee. We have none this evening. Item 5, public comment. We have none this evening. Item 6, personnel, appointments, leaves of absence, retirements, resignations.
Motion to approve all appointments that we have here as presented.
Second?
Motion is second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 7, old business, fiscal year 18 BSD budget update.
Motion to open.
Second?
Motion open to second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Fiscal year 18 rink budget update,
Motion open.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 Again, I have no transfers that are recommended.
Thank you.
Everything looks good. Good job, Chris.
Mr. Chair, do you require a motion that we approve the emergency repair by vendor Johnson Controls, Lincoln, Rhode Island, not to exceed $37,000 for the June Levy rink compressor number 1?
I accept that as a motion.
Second?
Motion is second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Superintendent's report.
Motion open.
Second.
Motion open to second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I recommend the renewal of the attorney's contract, the law firm of Brennan, Recupero, Cascione, Scungio, and McAllister for a 3-year period, effective July 1, 18 through 6/30/21.
Motion to approve.
Second.
A motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The second item, for those of you that were on the committee a few years ago, we created what was called the Northwest Consortium, which comprised of Burrillville, Lincoln, North Smithfield, and Smithfield. The intent of that consortium was to combine resources to create greater efficiencies for the 4 districts. And we've done that over a period of years. But as we've grown over a period of years, we want to extend the activities of the consortium. And in reviewing the law, we could extend the activities of the consortium under 16311, which is cooperative service operations. What we are trying to do at this point is all 4 districts are struggling with school choice and kids going out of district for programs. So we put together a subcommittee to define whether or not we could encourage kids who want school choice that are going to go to another school district to stay within the consortium. Right now, if a student leaves Burrillville to go to a school choice, the tuition could be upwards of $15,000, $16,000, $17,000. And what we have done in the consortium with agreement of all the superintendents is to identify 3 to 5 spots that we would hold in each of the 4 districts and charge each of the 4 districts only $5,000. So we're trying to create a greater efficiency, and we're trying to encourage kids to stay within the consortium. So in order to do that, we have to expand our role and responsibility, and that's what this resolution calls for. It gives us the ability to do that. So all 4 school committees are being given this resolution. I chair that consortium. Those resolutions will be returned to me, and as we have done in the past, I keep all those resolutions. I included for you the old resolution, which was signed by the late Deborah Stockwell, and also the new resolution. So I'm recommending that you give Mark the approval to sign the new resolution to give us the powers to expand our responsibilities within the consortium and try to save
Motion
money.
to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve in a second. Any further discussion? Mr. Allen?
Can you elaborate a little bit on this effort to try and make a lower tuition? That's essentially what we're using this document for at this point?
No, the document gives us the opportunity to expand our activities and our abilities to share. Right now, what we do is we share bids that go out. We have one a vendor form that we have put together. So if the custodians are going to bid on lights and they're all similar, it's one bid that goes out, we get a better price. When we hire a consultant or a consultant comes in, instead of paying the consultant 4 times for four districts, we combine our resources, we pay the consultant 1 fee. We have exchanged teacher experts in certain areas where we have had, for example, North Smithfield, who's done very well in writing, come and provide professional development to us here in Burrillville at no cost, and we've shared some of our expertise with them. What we want to do with this is now inform you that we're trying to deal with the whole issue of school choice. We could not do that under the original resolution, because the original resolution only addressed joint ventures for fiscal purposes. This is a joint venture now under the cooperative service operation to allow us to expand our ability to move into other areas. And the first area we're moving into right now is school choice. So this current resolution gives us the ability to expand basically into all areas. We may come up with other recommendations and other changes in the future, and we don't need to come back to you again. We'll have the ability, the authority to do that.
Okay, so what you had given us was simply an example of something that could be accomplished with the approval of this.
Yes, the first issue that we encountered to expand our ability to move forward in other areas has been the whole issue about school choice. I'll give you an example. We're projecting to have approximately 10 kids go to Pontigansett at $16,000 a year, which is $160,000. If we could convince those individuals to stay within Burrillville or go to another consortium school, it's going to be $5,000 per student, and the spots will be held for those kids. So the whole issue of school choice has placed schools in a very competitive situation, and that's why we're trying to expand our own CTE programs as we go forward, and we've been doing that every year. But in order for us to do that, we didn't have the authority under the old resolution. This will give us the authority to do it under a different law.
And so we would agree to also accept a reduced tuition reimbursement from these other towns?
Yes, we agreed to hold 3 to 5 spots for students within the consortium. It would not limit us, however, if a student from outside the consortium wanted to come to us and pay a tuition of $15,000, we would not be limited. We could accept that individual student. So we've agreed to hold at least 3 to 5 spots for students within the consortium, but not limit us for accepting other kids outside the consortium.
Thank you.
Does this resolution have to be approved by RIDE or legislature or anything? No.
No. No, the law gives us the authority to do it.
Will we be informed of, we are giving you permission to expand in all other areas. Will we be informed when you do expand?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Item 9, administrators' reports.
Motion to accept administrators' reports as presented. With great thanks for all the great work that's being done, barring any comments or concerns of the committee.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion?
I just want to wish all of our faculty members, staff, and students and administrative teams happy holidays. Can't believe it's almost already here. And I just wanted to bring up one of the articles in the high school newsletter. the Holiday Lights article with the photograph of 3 of our students who had spent 2 hours after school stringing the Christmas lights that are up in the hallway. So I just wanted to mention that. I thought it was very sweet, and I've never heard of any kids in the district doing that, so I thought that was great.
Anyone else? I have a motion and a second. No further discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Did I actually do that right? We're getting there. Item 10, reports of school committee subcommittees. I don't think we have any this evening. Item 11, correspondence, communications. Mr. Allen.
Would like to extend a little kudos to the football coach who's not here any longer. I was able to overhear some of what their players were discussing in an evening where they had a pasta dinner, and I was overwhelmed by the respect that those players had for each other, the respect they had for their coaches, the respect those coaches had for their players. Above and beyond the hard work and the work ethic and the on the field stuff, the things that they were talking about in terms of their relationships with their coaches and their personal issues and things that they could rely on those coaches for support was remarkable. And I think it's sort of a testimony to their coaching and the importance of coaching, because that was a remarkable evening. And to just hear some of the stories from the kids and the things that they felt, I just wanted to share that because it goes beyond the field and it goes beyond the wins and the things you see in the newspaper. But I just wanted to shout. I wish he was here to hear me say it. And one of the little thing I noticed that Mrs. Supernat was awarded the Golden Apple. I think that's well deserved. She was an awesome teacher when my kids were coming through. She always has so much energy, and it was a lot of fun to have her. So congratulations to her, and again, Merry Christmas to everybody. I got my sweater on for this.
Thank you. Anyone else? Hearing none. Item 12, new business. First item, B7151, Safety and Emergency Operations Plan, revised first reading. Dr. Pilata?
Yeah, just one change, what you have before you, in the bold print, in the first paragraph, change pupils to health and safety of staff. And the bold print at the bottom, we added with Mrs. Cotton's concern about the drones. I think the language covers your concern regarding that.
Yes, it does.
And we could put it under the current plan, which is 7151.
Motion to approve
Second.
Motion
and
to
dispense with reading.
motion to approve and a second was Alex. Discussion? Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Next item, approve fiscal year 2018-2019 BSD budget.
Motion to approve as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion to, not a motion, approve fiscal year 2018-2019 rink budget.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve in a second. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Approve fiscal year 2018-2019 capital improvement plan.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second that.
Motion and a second. Discussion?
I have a question. There's a recommendation for the capital improvement transfers. For this current year, okay. It doesn't have anything to do, okay. That's what I was going to ask. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
approve capital improvement plan line item transfers.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion to approve in a second. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Approve homeschool applications.
Motion to approve as presented.
Second.
Motion is second. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Draw the last item.
P7314 Wellness Policy, revised first reading.
I'm still working on that. So,
Okay.
sorry I couldn't get it to you more
That's-
quickly.
That's okay.
Just in case.
Yes,
In process.
in process, yes.
Item 13, Committee on Agenda Items.
Again, I'm going to add my well wishes for a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Please get out there, enjoy the holidays, and enjoy each other. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Laura,
Anyone
can I just
else?
add one thing?
Yes.
Regarding our last month's meeting and the conversation we had about athletic policy, that mini subcommittee that was formed by Dr. Whaley has met a few times, so we are in the process of making progress on those documents. So once we have finalized decisions being made, I'll come back and relay the message to the entire committee.
Great, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? Ms. Godden?
I'd like to wish all our administrators and staff a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Joy and peace to all.
Enjoy your vacation.
Yes, indeed. Enjoy that.
All right. I as well would like to wish everybody a very healthy and happy holiday, administrators and all committee members, and Dr. Pilata as well. And Ann, thank you very much for all your work all year long.
Our pleasure.
Okay. Item 14, pending issues. We have none. Item 15.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion in 4 seconds.
Ernie jumps at that one.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.